You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
That's the red zone over at Centennial. They're getting us going because they just had some fiery spirit tonight.
They've got a great student section. I've seen a couple games there. I like them.
Yeah, we love our student sections. So welcome into Friday Night Live. I'm Carrie Osef, as always, alongside Matt Lively. And it is the best time of the year as all of our teams here in Kern County open up league play, meaning these games really matter.
Yeah, Carrie. At the beginning of the season, North head coach Norm Brown said that the SEYL is the best that it has ever been.
Hot takes.
In his time here. Yeah, maybe. Tonight, first place in that league was on the line.
And I kind of agree with him. The Stars were taking on the Highland Scots. Both teams came in with a 4-1 record in the midst of their three-way tie for first along with East High.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our FNL game of the week. The game was tied at 7. AJ Cleveland passing to Shabazz Muhammad for a nice run into the end zone to break it. Look at those Highland Scots. They have been dancing all season. Late second quarter, North ball. Titus Lice for the deep pass to Alex Ruvalcaba for the touchdown. North still behind 28-21. Norm Brown always yelling. Then Highland ball, AJ Cleveland. He's going to pass this one, but it is intercepted by Waltraven Lenore. For some yards, no score there. Double look, he got creamed at the end of that one. And then Highlands AJ Cleveland for a short pass to Shabazz Muhammad for some major yards into the end zone. Highland takes this one 52-28.
Well, when it comes to rivalry games, Liberty and Centennial is regarded as one of the top in Bakersfield. I guess you could say there's just some history there.
Yeah, there might be. When Brian Nixon left Centennial in 2013, he left behind a legacy. 90 wins in 12 seasons. That's a whole lot. And he left for the crosstown rival to boot. Since then, he has never lost to his former team.
But this year, Centennial posed a new threat with their first-year head coach, Richard Sterrett, getting the Jayhawks off to a 3-2 start behind senior quarterback Max Ritchie. Could tonight be the night that Centennial finally topped Nixon? Well, we'll have to find out,
Give me
right?
the highlights.
Well, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we love seeing the pink out there. The new guy versus okay, I'm not going to say it, Matt, but the legend in town, Brian Nixon. We're going to start it off here with Dylan Tooker, who takes the snap here and is going to drive it in for what looks like an easy Pats touchdown. It's 7-0 Liberty. And Centennial defense keeping them in the game. Tyler Franco here comes up with the sack on Hayden Mann. He's going to get excited about this play here. But of course, Mann has more to go. Finds Ramon Henderson on the fade in the back of the end zone, up 14-0. Second quarter, though, Max Ritchie, he's got something to show, too. He's going to hit his guy, Carson McKinley, right in the right spot, gets in the end zone, gets the crowd back in as the Jayhawks cut the lead to 14-7. Richard Sterrett's happy about that. Let's take it to half. A lot of these guys, Nixon not happy about that. But of course, defense, they do look pretty in pink though, right?
At least they're pink.
Yeah, we love that. Well, defense bails out Liberty right here. Ritchie with a risky pass. This one is going to get intercepted in the end zone. Jason Oliver there sets up a 39-yard field goal for Braden Blevins. The boot to boost the Pats even more as Liberty holds on to win it 17-7 and improve to 5-1 on the season. Now we're moving on to Stockdale at BHS. Third quarter here, BHS quarterback Ricky Easterwood misses the snap. James Lucio from Stockdale will recover it for the Mustangs for the scoop and score. It's a touchdown. BHS answers, though, with a precise touchdown of their own. Pass later in the third quarter, the Mustangs come away with a huge win in this one. A little bit of an upset, we may say. 33-20, your final.
The Garces Rams on the road. They were facing the Frontier Titans. The Rams coming off a record-breaking game just a week ago. They look to carry that momentum into league play. In the first, Rams QB Joseph Campbell with the short pass to Jalen Smith. And look at that nasty stiff. My goodness. Smith was diving there for the first down. Very next play, it's Campbell fighting Jack Hayden. That kid's pretty tall, and he's just going to march his way.
Basketball player, may I add?
Yeah, exactly. So he gets the score. Then this game was a close one, but the Titans scoring there, they would take it at home 40-35.
Yes, South Yosemite getting a shake-up there. Well, we're moving on to Pandemonium. We have a Pandemonium that's a bit different than usual this week.
Yeah, but I like that. While we often have we highlight the craze that goes along with a football game, tonight we're going to focus on how Kennedy High honored our soldiers. motorcycles there. Before the Thunderbirds took the field, biker organizations rode out on to create awareness. Players wore uniforms that were sponsored by vets, their names and branches of service donned across the front and back. And former Kennedy player and fallen soldier Osvaldo Orozco and his family honored at midfield.
We love to see that. And of course, I gotta say, those uniforms, they sure look sharp out there on the field for Kennedy. Love that.
An awesome fandemonium this week.
Absolutely. We love a little bit of the difference today, but of course, we got some more action to get to, more league play. So we got plenty of games coming your way. Make sure to stay tuned as we have a battle of the dogs between Ridgeview and Golden Valley. So stick with us.
Don't go anywhere.
Right here. Man, if you can believe that, that was the away crowd. Liberty Patriots at Centennial game. They were hyped.
You love to see that.
We do. Well, the majority of the South Yosemite League struggled in non-league play, and coming into week 7, first place seems up for grabs.
Yeah, Bakersfield Christian came into tonight in that spot with the only winning record thus far. To start it off in the SYL, the one-win Golden Valley Bulldogs were testing their luck against the Ridgeview Wolfpack.
While Ridgeview came in with just a 2-3 record on the year, tonight was their first opportunity to capitalize on what could be a weak league schedule and snap their 2-game losing streak. Let's get to those highlights. The Tuba players are getting down with a little Louie. We love to see that. Great look there. Third quarter here. Ridgeview's Anthony Ramirez hands off to Jaron Amos for a smooth run into the end zone for the score. It's 29-12 Ridgeview. Cheerleaders love to see that as well. Later in the third, after several attempts, Ridgeview quarterback Justin Henzo hands off to Amos again for the short touchdown. 36-12 Ridgeview. The Wolfpack beats those dogs 50-18.
Now to the battle of two winless teams, Tehachapi at Independence. A very touching touchdown moment as Independence's own number 99, Nate Duvall, is accompanied by his entire team for a long run into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game and of his career. Awesome moment. Look at everybody dapping him up.
That's
the
awesome.
Other team.
Nate, play of the night, that's for sure.
Awesome. Very cool. Tehachapi's Jake Ty rockets the ball to Tyler O'Brien for the first touchdown. 6-0 Tehachapi. A little bump in the cheerleaders liking what they're seeing. We head into the second quarter, and it was Independence's Isaiah Jones with a long pass to Angel Flores, who is waiting on the 1-yard line, takes it in, giving them the lead 10-8 Independence. They got the win 23-22.
Hey, way to go, Falcons. First quarter here for BCHS. Over at West High, Chris Gutierrez takes the quarterback toss for an Eagles touchdown. Early sneaks on in there. Still first quarter, BCHS is going to have the ball back. The handoff here, though, gets fumbled, but the Vikings recover it, though, in the end zone for another touchdown. Eagles again in the second. Here we go. The toss to David Stevenson from Gamboni, and he will take it 70 yards plus. Let's speed that up.
I love to see a guy just do what he can on his own.
The sprinting speed, we love that too. The Eagles going to win 47-6. Well, only one team from Kern County won a Valley title last season, and it came from the South Sequoia League, which also started league play before tonight. They got early in on the action.
Yeah, Carrie, you and I have seen those rings that the Kennedy Thunderbirds wear.
I know, we need some. Come on, T-Birds.
We know, I would like one. And we know that they're hungry to rep again in 2019. Already 2-0 in the SSL, and so far 6-0 on the season. Kennedy was looking to keep it rolling.
Tonight they're taking on the Wasco Tigers, and before this game even got started, these two look like the top 2 teams in the SSL. Let's get to that action.
But Carrie, looks may be deceiving. Stephen Lucas, the backup, getting the start tonight for Kennedy, and he wasn't going to wait around to make his mark. First drive, he takes it himself, puts the Birds on the board, 7-0. Wasco trying to make some noise of their own. Not here. This ball picked off by Anthony Ontiveros. The Thunderbirds stay undefeated, winning this one 48-7.
Well, moving over to the Titans, who've already had a great season so far. These Chavez fans hyped for homecoming during halftime, but would they be ecstatic for the Titans? First offensive possession of the second half for the Arvin Bears, who they're playing, already led 28-10. Junior Casas taking it right to the right side, finding holes, hitting that juke or two, getting in the end zone. But Vincent Juarez was going to keep it close. He takes this one up the gut to the house. Fans showing quarterback Cameron Huerta some love, but despite his efforts, it just wasn't enough tonight as the Bears hold pulled off the Titans to win 35-34. One of the big wins for those Bears
absolutely.
this year.
Moving over to McFarland, they were playing Shafter. It was homecoming. We see a lot of Mario and Disney. To the action, Shafter has the ball. It's handed off to Nelson Hernandez, who hopped right into the end zone. He looked like Mario, who had a token in his belly. He's on the board for the Generals. McFarland responds with this play. Julian Avila, who feeds off the Generals, rushes for 20 yards for a touchdown. Homecoming coming by. But the Generals regain control of the game when Tyson Dozier throws the ball. It's caught by Felix Chacon for the touchdown. Shafter rolling 47-7. Now let's check on some other games. The Foothill Trojans taking on the South Rebels. They were able to defeat them 70-35. My goodness. And the Miramonte Lions falling to the East Blades 45-3. A couple of blowouts.
Some more scores here. The Kern Valley Bronx taking on the Cal City Ravens. Ravens win it 28-23, while the Delano Tigers falling to Tulare Western Mustangs 48-0. Some big games so far.
Midnight games, Kern Valley. I say it every week.
You know what? Next week we're sending Matt to Kern Valley. If you guys got a home game, we'll get you a win.
If it's midnight.
Stick with us right here at 23ABC. We'll have our favorite part of the show coming up next. That's the top 3 on 23. Who you got? Don't tell. The over-the-head pom-poms.
Yeah, they were like really pumped up. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you know what I'm pumped up about, Matt?
I have a feeling I know what it is.
The top 3 in 23, our top plays of the night.
I was right, yeah.
Well, we're going to start it off with our number 3 play of the night. It's going to the Garces running back, Jalen Smith. He's had big plays all year long.
Get off
the
me.
Stiff arm to the Titan defender's face. That's a definition stiff arm if I haven't seen one before. Yeah, and a little arm
a little
pump.
flex. Moving on to number 2. It was the toss from BCHS Eagle. David Stevenson takes this all the way to the house, speed it up. I'm not even sure if we put an effect on that. 70 yards for the score.
And the top play of the night, it's a 30-yard pass here from Shafter's Jackson Sanchez to Chris Lindsay. Lindsay catches it in stride, and the rest is history as those Generals get the win. But of course, Matt, I'm going to say our real play of the night goes to Nate Duvall. Nate Duvall over there at Independence. He has autism. He got that score. We love it. We love to see that.
He might have trucked a guy on his way in. I mean, I saw some moves out of Nate that were pretty impressive.
Nate, can you teach us next week? We're going to show up and you teach us some of that stuff. Well, that's going to do it for us on Friday Night Live for Week 7. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah, more rivalries.
Yes, we love the rivalries. We're going to learn some plays from Nate, and we'll see you next week for Week 8 of Friday Night Live. See you then. No football? No football?